Imagine waking up every day in a body that feels more like an obstacle course to deal with than a vessel for your life. Hi, my name is Blake Jacobson, and today I'm going to be talking to you about my health issues, my battle through and with my health issues, and how animals, specifically dogs, have gotten me through these tough times in my life. The items I brought today to symbolize these important things in my life start off with a pill bottle. A pill bottle for me represents how important medicine is to me and how vital medicine is in my everyday life. And the second item I brought is a dog harness, and this represents how important animals were to me and are to me through these really tough times in my life. I think for some people, most people, pill bottles have different meanings for everybody, but for me, medicine represents hope for a future without suffering, hope for a future that I could live and lead a normal life one day, and hope that medicine can maybe transform from treating symptoms to an overall cure. Starting from birth and as a kid, I was the picture of health. I was a perfectly healthy kid. I never even really got sick, like colds or flus or anything like that. I was very active, very healthy, never even broke a bone. And that all changed when I was about 16. I started facing a plethora of debilitating symptoms that ranged from throwing up, passing out, seizures, unable to keep any type of food or water down, dislocations, insomnia, the list goes on. And through these times, I had to use more resilience than I've ever had to in my entire life and garner a lot more strength than I thought I even had. And through these trials I got to learn about myself a lot and really sit with myself, but I also got to learn a lot about the professions I was involved with. And through my medical journey, I was involved with a ton of surgeons, doctors, nurses, dentists, dental hygienists, physical therapists, psychologists, psychiatrists, so many different professionals, and I met some of the most amazing people that helped me through these really hard times. And through that, I also found my passion, which is pediatric dental hygiene, which I am now currently pursuing, and that really, really helped me get through a bad time and have hope that in the future I could do something with all that I learned. After my diagnosis and my trials, I don't think I ever would have gotten myself out of such a dark place if it wasn't for all the animals in my life. They gave me a purpose to keep pushing, a reason to wake up in the morning, and just was such good companionship for me. So this collar represents how healing animals are overall to humans and how helpful animal companionship can be to people with disabilities. I've had a dog my entire life. I don't have a memory without one. But being sick and having these issues, I've learned how amazing animals really can be just over the basic general consensus of how awesome they are. My dogs have learned how to task for me. They've learned how to bring me things. They've learned how to track when my blood pressure drops or if my heart rate spikes. They normally can alert me of my flare up before I can even feel it coming on, which is just amazing. They are also tasked if I faint or have seizures to go get someone. So because of my dog's companionship, I now am able to go on walks by myself, be alone, do things by myself, and knowing that I have that safety net to fall back on, I would not have survived and cannot survive now without them. And I'm extremely grateful overall for animals and what they have done to my life physically and mentally. Today I've showed you a big part of myself, huge, just from two symbolic items to me. My medicine represents the hope for a healthier future, and my collar represents companionship and support. Always try to remember, no matter how dark your days get, you can always find a silver lining to get through. Thank you so much for listening.